Hello, this is Eric Reynolds, the Bandana Man. Today, we're going to make some no cake, which is also another word for rockahominy. What that is cornmeal or corn that's been parched and browned. In this case, I'm using cornmeal because that way I don't have to take a second step and grind it or use a mortar and pestle to pound it into fine powder. I'm starting out with Indian head cornmeal and making it into the no cake. Now, I'll put it into a cast iron pot, and it's on low to medium heat. It doesn't take very long. There's only 3 tablespoons in here, which would be about enough for one day. And the trick with this is, as you can see, it's nice and yellow to start. You're going to need to keep stirring it constantly until it turns a nice brown, kind of a golden color. You have to watch the heat because you don't want to burn it, and you don't want to stop stirring it because, again, you also don't want to burn it. So earlier, when I was cooking up another batch, which was about a full measured cup, about 8 ounces, it took me about 10 minutes to brown the whole thing. Probably won't take quite so long with this. It's only about a third as much. But this kind of gives you the idea. So what you do is you stir this all up until it's nice and brown. And then what you do, once it's cooled, as far as a trail meal, because this was the original Native American iron rations, what you would do is if you were out in the woods and you were hungry, you would eat about a spoonful of this, and then you would drink some water. That's very important, because what happens is the corn, which is partially cooked here in the pan, is going to swell up in your stomach. Now, you have to make sure you have some water, otherwise it's going to absorb a lot of the water out of your own body. And you don't want to eat much more than a spoonful or 2 at a time because, again, it's going to swell up inside you, make you feel full, also give you a lot of good nutrition here with the corn. So always make sure to, drink water with this and stop at about 2 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons was considered a square meal. 2 to 3 tablespoons was considered a square meal by most people that were writing back in the day. Now, you can see as I'm stirring this, it's starting to smoke a little bit. That means it's starting to cook pretty good. The pan's getting hot. And we should go from there. Now, the nice thing about this particular meal is it's very light. You can carry it kind of as an emergency ration. And it has some pretty decent nutrition. For more information on all of this, including the nutrition per ounce and all the rest of that, check out the Woodsman's Journal online, where there's an article that I just will be publishing soon called No Cake, Cannoli, Rockahominy, It's All Parched Corn to Me. I have to turn this down a wee bit. It's starting to cook a little faster than I'd like. In any case, this is looking like it's almost getting to the point of being nicely brown. You can see the difference in color. It's starting to come up brown. You can also see a little bit of smoke. Nice little popcorn flavor coming up. So I'm going to turn this off because pretty much we're done. Our rockahominy is nice and cooked, or no cake, or cannoli. There's various different names. In either case, it's all parched corn to me. And until next time, this is the Bandana Man signing off. Happy trails.